Morning.
Morning.
My name's Uncle Phil.
Okay, Uncle Phil.
I have a 1932 Lincoln convertible V12.
Yeah, that's a cool car.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Okay, just come around back.
Okay, fine. All right.
This should be interesting. Lincoln made some of the coolest cars ever made in the 1930s. Wow.
This is a cast meow.
I came here to the pawn shop to sell my 1932 Lincoln Roadster. I want to sell it because it never sees the light of day. It should be seen. I want to sell the car for $100,000.
Where in the world did you get this?
I got it about 10 years ago out of a museum.
This is a classic car, Rick.
The 30s was the golden age of cars.
Yeah.
It was when cars really began to have style.
You know, 1932 was the Depression. 20% of the Americans were out of work.
It's crazy that Lincoln made this badass ride at the height of the Great Depression. But think about it, since there was fewer buyers for luxury cars back then, automakers had to go all out to compete for their business.
I mean, the interior's pretty clean. There's some minor cosmetic things. You can see how this metal needs to be polished out.
Yeah.
Same with the dash, the metal on the steering wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this was the rumble seat. This wasn't called the trunk. This was the rumble seat because it was a rumbly ride.
Yeah.
And this platform is where you strapped a trunk to.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and that's why we call them trunks of cars now, because trunks used to sit on the back of cars. Do you mind if I look at the engine?
No, come on.
V12. I imagine probably puts out like 150 horsepower. And the reason they put out a small amount of horsepower for such a big engine was because it was really poor quality gasoline. These days, we have a lot better gasoline.
Mm-hmm.
This car is in shockingly good shape for something that's nearly 80 years old. In perfect condition, this could sell as high as 170 grand at auction. But this is not in perfect condition, so buying this is a little scary. There's a very limited market.
So what do you want to do with it?
I want to sell it.
Okay, and how much do you want for it?
$100,000.
Okay. There's some cosmetic things that need to be done to this.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, it's 95%, but that other 5% is going to cost me 10 grand. I'll give you 85,000 for it.
No.
I'll give you 90,000.
No, I'll take 100,000.
I'll do 95, and that's it.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to take it home.
I really hate when people won't negotiate. I mean, this is a pawn shop. You don't come in here unless you're willing to deal a little. The trick is, everybody's got something they want.
What's it going to take to close this deal?
I'll tell you what. I like you guys. I know you have a lot of gold, and I'd like to trade it for gold.
Gold prices are skyrocketing, and a lot of people are investing in it right now. Legally, I can't swap the gold for the car, but once I give them cash, you can turn right around and buy the gold off me.
We could do gold. We take 95?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Deal.
Here we go. One more.
One more time.
I think gold is the best investment you can make today. A dollar doesn't buy much nowadays, and everybody's after gold.
95,000 for the car.
95,000 for the car. Give me gold.
You want gold?
Gold,
I'll
yeah.
get gold.
Okay, good. And a security guard.
We got one of those right there.
Where is he? Where is he?
I can't believe I just spent $95,000 on a car. That is a huge investment. I'm psyched, but I got to admit, I'm a little nervous.
All right, this might not seem like a lot, but each one of these contain an ounce of gold,
Uh-huh.
$1,550 an ounce.
I'll take your word for it.
All right.
Yeah.
So do the math. We have a lot of cash here.
I deal in gold here all the time. Coins like Cougarans and $20 gold pieces, I'm always stocked up.
Here you go.
Okay. Thanks again.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate the business.
I think I'll bury the gold somewhere where nobody can get it. Huh?
Corey and I are in San Diego checking out a 1949 Mercury that was used in the movie Grease, known as Hell's Chariot. The seller's asking for $700,000. So I'm having my car expert, Misha, come by. He's going to take a look, and if it's all right, it's the one that I want.
Misha, what's up, beauty school dropouts?
How's it going?
So, hell's Chariot.
She's beautiful.
So, Mish, what can you tell me about a 49 Merc?
49 Merc is a really iconic hot rod. One of the most sought after between 49 to 51.
It's a beautiful car. 49 is when World War II is over. Everybody is working. Detroit is going full steam. Style was everything. And this was ultra modern looking. It was a big deal when these came out.
Yeah. This one here looks like it's been restored. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about the restoration?
Yeah, the restoration was done about 10 years ago when we found the car, and we did a no holds, no expense spared restoration on the car and went to exact movie specifications. And it's a pristine example of a 1949 Mercury.
Yeah, she looks really amazing. Maybe we can open her up and check her out?
Ah, more than welcome to. Rick, would you mind popping the hood, please?
Here we go. Look at that.
So this is a flathead V8, and these flatheads are very sought after. All the hot rod guys love these motors right here. That's awesome.
So how does it run?
Beautifully, Rick, like a brand new 1949 Mercury.
We take it for a test drive?
You're more than welcome to.
Let's go.
We've had so much fun with this car over the years. Whenever we take the car out, children break out into Grease songs. It makes people smile.
How you feeling back there?
Like I'm sitting on a couch.
The movie just is Americana.
We should have brought leather jackets. That would have been the cool part.
Totally.
Oh, no power steering.
Oh, you got this. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Getting that workout.
Yeah.
Oh.
I upshifted a little too early.
Is this your first time driving?
So how's it driving, Pops?
Everything's solid here. I mean, like the steering box needs a little work and probably need to bleed the brakes. Besides that, it runs like a champ. I mean, all this American steel takes this hill with no problem at all.
All right. Like, I'm digging it. I feel like the president back here.
How'd she run?
Like a 49 Mercury, yeah, so.
You want to see the flames?
Oh, yeah, I definitely want to see
Oh,
the
the best
flames.
part of the car.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
All right. This is the part that makes it go fast.
Oh, yeah.
That is absolutely amazing.
I love it.
Well, I'm super impressed. So, Misha, do you get an idea of the value of something like this?
You know what, Rick? That's a tough one for me. Movie value, you'd have to call in a movie expert. The car as it is, with no movie value, I would say 60K.
Okay.
Well, thanks for coming down, Misha. Appreciate it, buddy.
No sweat. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Take care. Take care, David.
Pleasure meeting you.
Yep.
So we know what the car value is, but the fact that it's a one-of-a-kind from a really, really iconic movie value, we're gonna have to call somebody else.
Yeah, so I'm gonna call my buddy Jonathan. He deals in famous cars. So let me call him up, get a price from him, and then we'll go from there.
Welcome his opinion.
I'll be right back. Don't let him sell the car while I'm gone.
What's up, Jonathan? How you
Hey
doing?
guys, I'm in good spirits. How you doing?
Here it is, Hell's Chariot.
I mean, it's really incredible. This is the one that Craterface drove.
Yes.
On Thunder Road. I can't really think of a more iconic distillation of the American spirit than this car. It represents freedom, it, represents innovation, it represents rebelliousness, obviously. So it really doesn't get much cooler than that.
So you're the car expert. Is this the car from the movie?
So it looks immaculate. I mean, here's the Scorpion Gang logo there. And it does have the serrated wheels that tore up Grease Lightning.
Yep.
Is this an Eddie Paul?
It is.
And you have proof of that? I mean, you have
Yes. Oh, yes.
documentation? Okay, so I believe that this is the actual car from Grease.
All right.
So what do you think this one would be worth?
Well, I've encountered cars of this nature before. I mean, like the DeLoreans from Back to the Future or Tom Cruise's Porsche from Risky Business. I mean, I would say, based on auction records, the importance of this car, I think conservatively, this car would be $650,000. And at auction, it conceivably could go well over 7 figures.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming down.
Well, it's always a pleasure to see you guys. It's nice to meet
Pleasure
you.
to meet you, too.
Okay.
All right.
All right, take care.
Whoa. I got a lot to consider now. All right. You know, when it came down here, I was thinking the car was running around 200 grand. Sort of a shock, 650. I mean, would you take 400 grand for it?
I wouldn't. I couldn't go that low. I'd probably rather take my chances and throw it through an auction.
I mean, just the way I look at it, the world's crazy right now. I mean, if I buy this car, it's going to be a year before I get my money for it when I sell it. $425?
500?
Wow. That's a little bit lower than we like to go. How about if we split the difference and go 550?
I don't see us making a deal, man.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I appreciate you letting us drive it and take a look at it.
Appreciate you guys coming down. It's been fun.
Take care, buddy.
You too. Thanks, guys.
Have a good one, man.
You too. Take care.
They redid the movie. We could play it. I mean, I'd be Zuko and you'd be Crater Face.
You'd be Crater Face, Pops.
All right, let's get out of here.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I have something really unique for you to look at. It's a 78 Fiat Spider.
Bring it around back.
All right.
Everyone always thinks their car is unique. Most of the time, it's really not. But I'm always down to check out a car.
Awesome.
Wow, it's definitely unique. So you really like pink, huh?
Yep, with lashes. I came to the pawn shop today to try to sell my 78 pink convertible Fiat Spider. I would like to get somewhere between $4,000 and $6,000. I'm giving all the money that I get from it to a dog rescue.
So where'd you get it?
This was actually my first car when I was 16. I painted it pink, and the rest is history.
It's pretty amazing. I've never seen anything like it before.
There aren't many like this on the streets today. It runs great. Small, get in and out of traffic, and yet it has a back seat, so you can fit 4 people in it.
Maybe I just don't have enough estrogen flowing through my body, but I just don't see the purpose of painting it pink. But it is a convertible, it is a Fiat. Fiats have been around since the late 1800s. Back then, buying a Fiat was kind of like buying a Ferrari. I mean, they were real expensive. Fiat's an Italian car maker, and they're mostly known for small cars like this. But the company is huge. They also own Ferrari and Maserati. Do you mind if I take a look around the car?
Absolutely, go ahead. Most everything's original. The seats have been preserved. They had seat covers on them for all these years. As you can see, they're in great condition. It's a new stereo, custom lashes. These come off. You can just take them off.
Can you pop the hood for me?
Okay. Look at it. It's an old car. It's a classic.
Fiat is making a comeback these days. I mean, you got J-Lo driving around in a Fiat now.
Absolutely.
I love it.
If Ellis can have a pink Cadillac, I can see Big Hoss just hanging out the window, cruising down the strip in his pink Fiat right now.
Yeah, give me an idea of what you're looking to get for it.
I would like about $4,000.
What makes you think it's worth $4,000?
Have you seen a car like this? Honestly. It's cute, it's pink, it's convertible, custom lashes.
It might be worth something. Let me give my buddy Danny a call to see if there's a collector's market or anything for him.
Okay.
All right, I'll be
Sounds
right back.
good. She's unique, and I'd really like to sell it. So let's see how it goes.
That is the cutest dog. She looks fresh out of the dryer. What's her name?
Angel.
Angel.
So we got a car here.
Oh, sorry about that, brother. Yeah, that's right. We'll talk later. So this is your Fiat Spider here.
Mm-hmm.
Fiat's an Italian sports car maker. They're making a huge comeback right now with the release of the 500, you know, because they used to make the Fiat 500 years ago, and now they're doing a new version of it. They were cute. People dug that. It was that affordable Italian convertible. All right, Corey, what's your concerns?
Is there any type of collector market out there for these?
There is a cult following for these Fiats. There are people that swear by them, and they do love their cars. I can give you a walk around on it if it's okay with you. Can I check
Absolutely.
it out? All right, cool. It's been hit in the front. The bumper's tucked. The tires are dry rotted. They need to be done. The caps and rings are rusted. They got to be replaced. The seats look nice. How many miles on this car?
92,000.
What kind of motor did they use?
Brother, it's just a tiny little 4-banger, man. Overhead cam, 4-cylinder.
What count? What do you think?
As an investment, I got nothing. Whoever painted it did a really bad job. All the rubber, all the trim, there is pink overspray on everything. If you're looking to paint this car, the only way to do it properly is to take it apart, That's a lot of labor dollars. Then this all has to be replaced because it's got pink all over it. You've got a lot of work to do here. The value on a car like this, I've seen them in restored condition, $7,000, $8,000. This car, you're gonna spend that, if not more, doing it. Yeah, if I was you, I'd have to pass.
Well, thanks for coming in.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks anyways.
I think she should just keep the car and have fun with it. It's not worth any real dollars. Why not just keep it and have a good time?
Well, Angel, it looks like we're keeping the Fiat.
You must be Bob?
I'm Bob.
How's it going, Bob?
Pretty good.
So this is it.
Yes, it is.
1968 Dodge Dart GT. It's an American classic, late 60s muscle car, and it's a convertible. They're just really hard to find. It looks like it needs new fabric, though.
Yeah, you might have to wear a hat. I reached out to the shop because I'm looking to sell my 1968 Dodge Dart GT convertible. The condition of the car is pretty fair. I mean, it needs some love and care, but it's a great starting point for a great restoration. If I make the sale today, the money will go toward finishing up some of the other automotive restorations I have going on right now. I'm hoping to get $10,000 for my 1968 Dodge Dart convertible GT.
Pretty amazing. It looks relatively straight.
Yeah, it runs and drives. I'm not gonna say great.
Like it runs like it'll roll down a steep hill, or?
She runs good for as small car as it is.
Yeah, no, it was the Dodge Dart. I mean, it started off as kind of an economy car in like 1960. Late 60s come along, everything's getting longer and bigger, and Chrysler was just putting out some amazing cars at the time. They really were. I mean, like, they had the Barracuda, Charger, the Challenger. I mean, all this stuff was in the late 60s, and it's got that cool whole Chrysler muscle car look to it. Okay, can I open up the hood?
Yeah.
That's pretty. 340 with a 4-barrel, Edelbrock high-rise manifold.
Is that rag suit a purpose in there, or?
Is that like a custom oil cap?
Yeah, I would say so. Keeps it from making a big mess in there.
All right. Can I start it up?
Yeah, please, go for it.
Sounds good. I mean, it's running clean. You know, there's front bumper's great, grill's great. There's some rust issues down there. Back trim piece, that can be cleaned up because that piece right there is like $1,000 for a used one. It looks like it's got possibilities.
So I got a feeling that you're just kind of out of projects, huh?
You know what? I'm 56 years old. I'll admit it. Midlife crisis. I need something like this. All right?
Okay, let me take it from here. What are you looking to do with it?
I'm looking to sell the car.
Any idea on what you're looking to get out of it?
I'm hoping to get about 10 grand out of it.
Okay, that doesn't sound too far away from what it could be worth as far as I'm seeing. So let me see if I can get Misha to come down and take a look at it, okay? Do you mind if we hang out and wait till he gets here?
No, sounds good.
All right.
My biggest concern with the expert is he may see things that maybe I didn't see that devalue the car. I need to try to get as much out of it as I can.
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
Mish.
Hey, good to see you guys.
What do you think? American muscle.
Well, 68 Dodge Dart, this is actually the 4th generation of the Dodge Dart. Dodge Dart was made between 60 and 76, 16 years. 68, there was probably only about 8,000 of these ever made, and...
Do you know how many were made just in convertible?
Less than 8,000, Rick.
So apparently my dad's on another muscle car kick.
Well, no, I mean, I'm looking at this thing, I'm thinking, like, don't spend a fortune on it. You know, don't go crazy with the restoration, but I got a convertible 1960s American muscle. I mean, it's the American dream. So what do you think?
She's a little rough, you know, she's gonna need some paint and body. Interior's a mess. Does the top work?
Top works.
All right.
So, Mish, I mean, give me an idea. What are these things going for? Running well, looking cool?
A decent restoration, these things could yield anywhere between 35 to 45K.
Okay. So can we take it for a test drive?
Please do.
All right.
Go. Let's do it.
Excuse me, son.
I will. Have fun.
All right, I guess that blanket and stuff's got to go in the back seat.
What's going on here? You want your blanket?
I don't know where that came from. Wouldn't want you to get cold in there. Now, you sure you don't want the blanket?
Oh, maybe it is getting a little chilly here.
Let's see if the top works. Oh, look at that. That's a rarity right there.
Magic. Oh, excellent.
Look at this, it's convertible with the sunroof. I don't think we want to drive this around with the roof up.
See you guys later.
Okay. How the brakes?
Brakes are good. I mean, like, it's manual drum brakes, but runs like a champ. It's got possibilities. I don't even need air conditioning in the thing. You know, because, like, I'm never going to drive it with the top up.
No, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's a perfect car for here.
Yeah, I look good in it. Makes me look 10 years younger, doesn't it? Oh, that is so bad.
Oh, no. Maybe a little rubbing issue there. Our front wheel offset's a little too large. We actually need some love, Rick.
Yeah.
And some different wheels up front.
Yeah, different wheels up front, and the alternator gauge doesn't work, and the oil pressure gauge doesn't work. But besides that...
Well, they made it back.
Yeah, we made it back. So, Misha, I mean, if you were to, like, make Rick look cool...
$1 million. So he goes through these phases. It's about the third or fourth muscle car phase I've been through in my life with him. What's it worth as it sits?
As it sits right now, I'd value it at $8 grand.
All right.
So how much do you think, if you did all the work, how much would it cost?
$45K.
All right, dude, I will let you know what happens.
All right.
I have a lot of pondering to do here.
All right, well, you let me know. Good luck with that. All right, Bob, good luck.
All right, take care.
Take it easy, man.
All right. I'll give you $4 grand for it.
Can you do a little more than that?
Let's face it, the thing is kind of a problem. It needs a roof, it needs an interior, it needs wiring, it needs new wheels and tires, it needs paint.
I can do 7.
All right, I'll tell you what, I'll give you $5 grand cash right now. I take it off your hands, I give you room in your garage, and it's my problem because it's a massive project car.
All right, I think we can work with that.
Sweet, $5 grand.
All right, seems like you guys got some paperwork you got to do. You want to give me your keys?
You don't want to drive this?
Not in the slightest.
They're sitting on the front seat.
All right, take it easy, have fun.
All right, let's get some paperwork done.
Sounds good.
I absolutely love this thing. A guy just came in the shop and said he's got a vintage car for sale. So we're headed out to the parking lot to take a closer look.
This is what I called you about. I want to sell my 68 convertible VW.
Cool. I love Volkswagens. My first car was a Volkswagen.
How's it run?
It doesn't.
All right.
I'm coming down to the pawn shop today to sell my 1968 convertible Bug. The reason I want to sell it is because there's other projects I'd like to pursue. I'm hoping to get $7,000 for it. I'll be happy with $5,000.
So where'd you get this?
I got it from a friend of mine who was up in Pebble Beach. He was getting married, so I bought it from him and restored it the best I could.
The design of the car is pretty amazing. Basically what happened was Germany wanted a car people could buy for less than 1,000 Reichsmarks, which was right around 250 bucks. To make it that inexpensive, the motor, tranny, everything just slid right in the back. It was made to be reliable and cheap.
The Volkswagen Beetle used to be the most common car on the planet. They made over 20 million of them.
Oh, so the floor pan's been replaced. There's not that much rust.
It's got all new floor pans, new luggage compartment, all the new metal.
What kind of motor it's got?
It's an 1835. It's got a high-performance cam in it.
Okay.
Do you know what's wrong with it, or?
Cracked block. It just pours oil.
It needs a new motor entirely. Why do people bring me cars like this? Not only does it not run, it has a cracked engine block. We're talking a complete engine replacement. I'm afraid we're gonna have to pass.
Wait a minute now, it's not as bad as it sounds. It's really not that expensive to replace a motor in one of these.
Normally, when someone brings you a car that doesn't run, you walk away. It's a no-brainer. But Bugs are different because they're just so easy to work on. I've swapped 100 motors out of Volkswagens, and I'm no Mr. Goodwrench.
If we did buy it, I could fix it up myself, or we could fix it up.
Yeah, sounds great.
How much were you looking to get out of it?
7,000 or 8,000.
I'll give you $3 grand. I mean, it doesn't have a motor.
Will you do 5,000? Everything else is brand new.
It doesn't run. I'll give you $4 grand.
Okay.
All right, $4 grand, man. All right, let's go do some paperwork.
Okay.
This is a cool car, but it sucks that my dad wants to make a family project out of it. He's just gonna yell at me the whole time, and then he's probably gonna end up calling a mechanic anyways.
You're not supposed to work on Sundays. So what are we doing again?
Taking the motor out.
Why don't we just get a mechanic to do it?
We'll do it together. I don't have to pay them. It'd be a nice Sunday.
You're so cheap, dude. All right, let's do it.
Grab me a 17mm wrench.
I love these father-son projects. It's fun to work on cars, and it saves a lot of money. By installing the motor yourself, you're gonna save at least a couple $100 that you would pay a mechanic.
All right, we need a block of wood. Just put the jack under there, just barely lifting up the motor.
Are you telling me how to operate a jack? I knew this was gonna suck. I mean, my dad always has to be the boss. So our little father-son projects always just feel like another day at the office.
It's been a while since I pulled a motor out of a Volkswagen. This one just doesn't want to come out. Plus, I don't have a lift or the right jack.
I got a plan. Drop it off at Danny's tomorrow.
I will never let him live this down.
Hey, it drives.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, dude?
You look absolutely cute in that thing, buddy.
I own Counts Customs right here in Las Vegas, and we specialize in way cool hot rods, wicked choppers, and working on classic cars. Came out great, brother. She runs and drives awesome.
So, Danny, you mind telling my dad how to properly put a motor in one of these?
Put a motor in a Volkswagen. I had a piece of junk jack and, like, no tools.
You know, brother, we're always here for you. Why in the world did you try to do this at your shop?
I wanted a little father-son moment, but it didn't work out because I'm with him.
68 Volkswagen Cabriolet is a perfect young girl's car to drive around in and look cute and maybe cruise the beach.
Hey, he got the motor in there.
Yeah, it went in really easy, but it was missing stuff. It needed a starter, it needed a fuel pump, it needed a battery, but we got all that handled.
All right, well, fire it up.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Runs like a champ.
It's a very happy motor. The engine went into place, no problems, but it had no starter, it had no fuel pump. So it wasn't just slipping this motor in the back of this car and heading down the road. There was a lot of work involved.
All right, man, so how much do I owe you?
Between all the missing parts and the installation, we're about $3,300 into the whole project.
Okay.
What'd you guys pay for it?
$4 grand.
Okay, so you're about 73 in it.
I don't think we're gonna make money on it.
No, we'll make a little. I'll get 10 grand out of this car, easy.
Yeah, there's a little room in that.
All right, man, well, let me go write you a check.
Cool, man. Let's go do this.
What are you doing?
Should I just write you a check for a new transmission right now?
Yeah, let's get that handle. Let's go order it.
All right, so it's the actual car from the movie. That was Steve McQueen's last movie. Should be a 51 Chevy, right? I'll be there in a half hour, 45 minutes. Bye. This guy has the car that Steve McQueen drove in his last movie, Hunter. You ever see the movie?
No.
It's a really good movie. You should watch it. Okay, but anyway, we're gonna go buy the car.
Hey, Rick, why don't you just stay here and let me go? I know you're a Steve McQueen wannabe. And I will buy
I'm not a Steve McQueen wannabe. I just want to go take a look at the car. It's worth a lot of money. We can make some money off it.
Look, we all know that you're gonna get the car, you're gonna pay too much for it.
You've got the Bieber fever from McQueen.
Come on, Corey, let's go.
No. Just because it's Steve McQueen's car doesn't mean I'm going to keep it. I'm done with you guys. Come on.
Don't spend too much money.
I'll take care of it.
Steve McQueen wannabe, that was pretty good, boss.
That's the truth.
So this is it, huh?
It is. 1951 Chevy convertible that Steve McQueen drove in the movie The Hunter.
That is sweet. And where did you get it?
It came from his estate. You can hear him grinding the gears, and you can hear it running in the movie.
Okay.
My dad has some kind of weird man crush on Steve McQueen.
It's not a man crush. I just think the guy's really cool, all right?
It's a man crush, dude.
I'm a used car dealer, and this is what I do, is try to turn a profit. It's probably worth somewhere between 80 and 100,000. If we can come in somewhere around 40 grand, that'd be great.
So this was from the movie Hunter. You have the paperwork saying this was in the movie, this was Steve McQueen's car?
Yeah, all the documents and everything we have, it was just a movie car.
Okay, it came out in 1980.
For some reason, I know he crashed the hell out of this car.
The whole premise of the movie was he was a bounty hunter. Things weren't going well for him the entire movie. He gets beat up a lot and things like that. It was a great flick, and I think it was his last movie, too. He passed away just a few months after the movie came out. They really don't make movie stars like Steve McQueen anymore. The guy raced cars and motorcycles for fun, and in the movies, he did most of his own stunts. So I imagine the car was restored in like the 80s. I mean, it does have the cassette player in it.
Yeah.
There's a few things that could use a little attention, but that's a pretty damn clean car. How's the top?
Perfect.
There we go. That looks sweet. I like this. So how much you want for it?
I'd like to be in the neighborhood of about 40 grand.
I mean, I love the car. I'd love to make you an offer on it, but I just want to make sure everything's right on this thing. Do you mind if I have someone come down and take a look at it? Just to make sure there's no major hidden problems, everything's correct?
Sure, understand.
All right, I'll be right back.
I'll give him a call.
The car is beautiful, and McQueen drove it in his last movie. What's not to love? But the business side of me says calm down and get it checked out.
Wow. I'm really glad you guys called me out for this one, man.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. You know, in '51, that was when Chevrolet started that campaign, See the USA in Your Chevrolet. They only did about 20,000 of these in a convertible. '51 Chevy was a great car. They were very much an everyday man's car. This was an affordable car. When they were brand new, they were $2,030 in the convertible form.
What you looking at, Danny?
Just seeing, you know, how much of it looks original. It's been a while since it's been restored, but you can tell that whoever did it did a nice job with it, man. Wow.
It's really clean.
Sure is, man. The car looks beautiful. You know, and it's not restored to the point where you wouldn't want to drive it. This is a car you can have a blast with, man. Can I see in the trunk?
Sure.
Got some certificates in here, too. That's cool, man.
Yeah, certificates are what you need to see.
Should we take it for a spin? Is that all right?
Whatever you want to do.
Where you going? Where you going? What are you doing?
I'm gonna drive it. Yeah, I'm the one buying it.
What'd you have me come out here for?
Check it out, make sure everything's cool on it.
Well, how you expect me to check the car out if you're not gonna let me drive it? This is Steve McQueen's '51 Chevy. I gotta drive it.
Fine.
Thanks, brother.
I can't believe I'm in the back seat of this thing.
How's it back there, Rick? Comfortable?
I should be driving this car right now.
It's really solid, man. There's not a rattle or a shake or nothing in this car. I'm digging.
This is a nice car.
It really is a nice car. To think that Steve McQueen sat in this seat, held this steering wheel, ran through these gears. Rick, you should feel this. You'd really like it.
Yeah, whatever.
This car was in such nice shape. My job was easy today.
So what do you think it's worth?
Ain't a lot to gripe about with this car. The throttle felt great, the transmission felt great, the clutch felt great, the steering felt great. I couldn't say that the car is a 10, but it's a rock-solid 8 for sure. You know, I've seen '51 Chevy convertibles going for all kinds of prices, but I think I would solidly put it in the low 30s as far as the car is concerned. Now you've got the McQueen factor.
Okay.
That falls right into your court.
Okay, well, thanks, Danny.
Absolutely. Any collector would love to have a '51 Chevy convertible. And then what's it worth because it was Steve McQueen's? Kind of take it from there.
All right, so how much do you want for it?
40 grand. It's in the neighborhood of 30, just the way it is. I think Steve McQueen's got to be worth a little bit more.
I'll give you 35 cash.
I put it down on the money where I kind of needed it to be. Can you come up a couple grand?
To what, 37?
37?
I think it's a fair price.
I say go for it.
$37,000. All right, can I drive you down to the pawn shop? We'll take care of it?
Let's go.
All right, you're driving the Jeep back.
Give me your keys.
I can't believe I actually own a car that was driven by Steve McQueen in a movie. And now I finally get to drive it. I am in heaven.
Now I really feel like Steve McQueen.
When it comes to Steve McQueen, you turn into a teenage girl with a crush. Are you going to keep the damn thing or are you going to sell it?
What's the problem? I'm just driving the car around until we take it to the auction.
I found an auction in Fort Lauderdale, Grandpa.
Fort Lauderdale? We don't have to go all the way to Timbuktu to sell the damn thing.
Well, this auction sold a bunch of Steve McQueen stuff before. They're gonna really publicize the car, and I think it's the best one to put the car in. We might have to pay for the car to be shipped, but it's really important to find the right auction with the right buyers. The shipping cost will be totally worth it in the end.
Corey, when's the damn auction?
A couple months.
A couple months of Rick driving this car, he'll start thinking he is Steve McQueen. We'll have to get him a wig. Please don't wreck it.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna wreck it.
Rick, next thing you're gonna be wearing a turtleneck and a blazer to work.
Turtlenecks just aren't me. You see this neck?
We're gonna sell the damn thing.
We're gonna sell it.
You ain't gonna keep it.
I'm not gonna keep it. The company will make money.
Yeah, in the year 2020.